Hi everyone and welcome back. I wanted to talk a little bit about the state of the market here in New Hampshire very specifically. So whenever I talk about New Hampshire, there are two statistics and I want to be very clear about how they're different. The first numbers I talk about are month over month. So it's comparing last July to this July or last January to this January, okay? It's a 1 month snapshot compared to the same month last year. The other number or set of statistics I often reference, depending, is year over year. And what that's saying is year to date. So it's saying the year to date of 2019, January through July, compared to year to date 2020, January to July. So I just wanted to make it clear that those are two different statistics because especially now as we're starting to really come out of the COVID pandemic, those numbers can be quite different. So meaning this particular month in July, and it's also following into August, we are up year over year. So we're up month over month. So last July to this July, we've seen a lot more activity. But when we look at the total year, because we had such decreased activity in the early spring at the initial start of the pandemic, we may be down. And so I just want to be clear about how those numbers are different. And I'll try to make sure I really articulate what number I'm talking about as I go through our stats for the month. So real quick snapshot, month over month, July over July, closed sales are up 6.4%, which is a lot. And the sale price, so if you were to sell the same house, well, it's the median sale price, is up 13.3%. That's crazy. So that means that a house that sold for $100,000 last July of 19, would be selling today for $113,000. So that is awesome news for sellers. Your total year over year price, so the total average sale price from January to July of 2019 versus January to July of 2020 is only up 7%. So I hope that that makes sense and you can see how there's a difference there. But 7% is still a lot as well. Days on market, month over month, we are up 7.3%. So we're up to 44 days on market. Year over year though, we're down 3.4%. So it's still, things are selling in 30 to 45 days. And I will tell you, I truly believe that the reason we're up this month in July, it has nothing to do with the homes, it has to do with appraisers. Because interest rates have dropped, appraisers are packed. Remember that every refinance requires an appraiser as well. And that has really what's been pushing out the closing time, not the time necessary to find a buyer. I hope that makes sense. So the other thing we've been talking about repeatedly over the past couple of years is month supply. We are down to 1.7 months of supply in the month of July. Remember that a healthy market has about 6. That's down 55.3% from last July. Last July we were at like a 3.4-ish, 3.6. So we keep talking about it. I know I sound like a broken record, but we have a really supply shortage. If you are thinking about selling, call me. Let's try and fix this. And then new listings year over year are down 17.8%. Excuse me. So those are year over year again. So we've had about almost 18% fewer listings available for sellers. I wanted to go back to that price inflation that we've been talking about, price appreciation, because I don't want to scare you off thinking, oh my gosh, if I bought last year at $200,000, now I'd be paying, $226,000, because the affordability index has gone down, and that is important. So remember, I've talked about this before. The affordability index takes into consideration price as well as rates, and then figures that out based on the median income and what it would cost the average New Hampshireite to purchase a medium priced home and what percentage of their income. So the lower the affordability index is, the more of the affordable homes are for you, regardless of the price. Year over year, we're down 3.1%. So we're at 124 is the affordability index in July in New Hampshire, and that is down 3.1% from the previous July. So even though prices are rising, affordability is still declining, which means it would be easier for you to get into a home now. So selling, buying, whatever your dream is, continue to dream big and call me anytime with any questions.